Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Oh, welcome back, everyone. We are going room by room with her to take a look at what is possible and how the whole process with an interior designer works. She is just that. Rooms by Sandy. Today, we're going to focus on a bathroom project, and Sandy Schuster is back with us. Hey, Sandy, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Steve.
I love when we get together because aside from the interesting designs and just showing us that there's a lot of possibility in changing up the way our homes or workplaces feel and look. You have examples going from here to there and how the renderings and all that work. So today it's a
Yeah,
bathroom, but it's with a closet, correct?
correct.
Tell us.
Okay, well, you want me to start by sharing my screen?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So
Okay, can you see it?
yeah, so we have a diagram. We're starting. I don't think we've ever done this with a diagram. Is that something that yeah, call it an architectural looking diagram? Is that where it sometimes
Yeah,
can
well,
start?
I measured out the space and then I drew a picture of it. And so right here, this is an opening that goes into the bathroom. And there's no door on this opening. And the master bedroom is out here. So their bed is right here, their headboard's right here outside of the bathroom. And then to the left here is a huge tub
Hmm.
that they never use. And there's a window here, a nice window. And then there's and this is a couple that lives here. There's a little cabinet here and a cabinet here. And I say little because these cabinets are like 30 inches high. They're not your normal countertop height. This home was built, I think, in the 80s or 90s, but this was a 70s style.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
you have a little closet in here where the toilet is. There's a door here, which is nice. You have some privacy here. And then this shower here, it's about 5 feet by 3.5 feet. And both of this couple, they're very tall and bigger people. And so it's kind of small for them. And then when you go through this door here, here's where their current closet is.
Hmm. Why is there a shower and a bathtub in the same bathroom?
Well, and a lot of your bigger master suites, they do that.
Okay.
It's kind of nice, especially if you have the room to put the bathtub separately. I mean, this is a huge tub. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the biggest one I've ever seen. You really gotta get a ladder to jump into it.
Seriously,
Or
like,
a
what are you
step
going to do with that?
stool.
Yeah.
But this homeowner, they want to update their bathroom. And she said, Sandy, anything goes. I want a bigger shower. I would love to have a double vanity. I don't want the bathtub. I would like a bigger shower. And it would be ideal to have more usability in my closet. And I have some before pictures that I took. They're not very good before pictures. Do you want to take a look at those?
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, they're not. So this picture over here, they were in the process of having their floors resanded, so they had a lot of extra stuff in their bathroom.
Hmm.
But this is the bathtub here. This is a corner of it, and it has a nice window here. But again, it's pretty big. I didn't get the best picture of it. This is the shower then. And this is the opening that goes into the master bedroom, and you can see there's no door on it. And then here I'm taking a picture of the one vanity, and you can see the other vanity behind me. And then here's the closet over here. It's kind of a dingy closet. And then here's the shower. It has the frosted glass with the gold that was kind of popular in the 70s and 80s. So, the finishes, oh, and there's carpet on the bathroom floor. That's another 70s thing. I mean, we don't put carpet in our bathrooms anymore. Well, some people might, but it's not as easy to keep clean, and more people prefer tile or wood.
Ew.
or a laminate in their
It's
bathroom.
that makes no sense. Think about wet and mold and mildew. I have a throw rug in mine. I replace that every like 4 months, maybe, depending. Because it
Well,
just
you
gets,
probably you can wash it. You can throw it in the washing machine
yeah,
too.
I've
So
done that too. Sometimes it just gets ratty looking. And sometimes my dog will go in there and he's like, oh, look, but at least it can be replaced or washed. Carpeting in a bathroom. I don't know. I'm not getting that.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So then the finishes are, need to be updated. And then the mirror on the wall, that's again a kind of a 70s feel and look.
Sure.
I love the window though. It's a beautiful window. So I put together I drew it up and I changed it up. You want to see that?
Please.
Okay. So what I did is I took the bathtub out. The bathtub was over here. This is where their closet's going to be. I put a door that goes into the bathroom. And then you walk here, and here's just an opening. There's going to be no door here. I really want the light to still shine through. In fact, I'm thinking about, these are about 8.5 foot ceilings. I'm thinking we could get away with maybe having this wall be just 7 feet, and then we have an opening up top. Maybe we put glass there, something just to let more light into this bathroom area.
Mhm.
But I'm working with a closet designer, and she's putting together a scheme for me for the closet, but essentially I want them to be able to have storage, hang things, but then over here, a cabinet under the window. And actually this is more square feet than they had when their closet was over here. So I put the shower over here where their closet was, and it's a 5x7 shower. I kept the toilet here in this little closet, kept the door here, made a little sitting area here, and then a double vanity.
A lot of space.
It looks like a lot more space now, doesn't it? Now that we took that big bathtub out of there.
Yeah. Wow. And you still have the privacy around the toilet, which is kind of cool.
Right, she was talking about that she'd be willing to change that, and that could be a big expense. It'll already have to, change your plumbing to bring it over here, but the garage is underneath this place, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Right, right.
Um,
What is that?
yeah.
Let's go back to next to the toilet room, if you will call it that, the circle. And what's going on there again?
That's an area rug. Yeah.
Ah,
I
okay.
mean, if this is a bit maybe a better scene of it, this is a
Okay.
3D scene of it.
Gotcha.
And in fact, I put together 3 different styles or 3 different themes. They really love the dark wood. They have mahogany kitchen cabinets, and kind of a lighter granite in their kitchen. So, in this scene, I put in a darker cabinet with Carrara marble um, and then, yeah, I put some artwork in here, a bench, the area rug, a mirror over here. And then I've put some lighting into the scene. So the closet, like I said, I'm having a closet designer work with me on this. This is just kind of a rendering I put together. But I think it'll be a nice light, open, airy closet.
That is so obviously this is a work in progress.
Right.
You're working on it now. This is a rendering?
Yes.
My gosh, the outside, the window leading to that looks so realistic.
You can pick the scenes for outside, and I like to pick this kind of forest path scene.
Either way, it looks that I would look at the other objects in there and say, well, it could be a rendering. Looking at the window with the reflection and just the lighting and the trees I would think that that's this. If you didn't tell me that you were working on this, and I know it's not completed because it was a work in
Right.
progress, I would think this is the after picture.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, it's just a start. And I sent this to my closet person to kind of give her an idea of what I was thinking. It's interesting when you do closets, they count your shoes, they count, like, do you have long clothes, short clothes? It's like quite a science to kind of pick out the right kind of things that you want in a closet. But I think it's well worth it because then you can store it, and It's really a nice feature. And if you're gonna redo your closet, you may as well get it nice and organized.
Is it impactful in these situations to hire somebody that does closets?
I think so. I mean, I work with her, I refer people to her and she pays me a commission, but then it helps me please my clients. And I work with a real reputable dealer that they guarantee their work. They do really great with their installations. I think it makes sense to work with a professional like that.
Sure. Now, it's not to say that you can't do it, I would imagine, but maybe there's little extras that they can throw in there. Hey, did you think about this? What about this? I can do
Oh,
this.
it's amazing all the extras you can get with a custom closet.
Where I am now, I inherited closets I love. Like I feel like I'm in a store. The way things are, presented and laid out. Even just your shoes, it almost looks like you're in a shoe store or a clothing store. Just it,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's nice.
yeah, it's fun.
You can see what you have and then you look at it and you say, I haven't worn that for a year. I'm gonna get rid of it. So
And then also you purge. Yeah. You get rid
yeah,
of a lot of
yeah,
stuff because you want it to look good. Well, why would you want to
yeah,
just pile up a whole bunch of stuff you barely wear on the shelves of a really nice closet? Any other
right.
pics? Do you have any renderings of the actual bathroom itself?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
So this is a bathroom and I'm looking at it from where the closet used to be. And I can show then my clients the actual marble top and then the actual cabinetry wood that I picked out. I use a very reputable cabinetry dealer. I mean, the drawers are soft close. They're really well made. Um, but yeah, I put the marble here on the countertop and the mirrors. I put my artwork in here and just kind of showed a rendering, looking at it from this angle, and then also from this angle as you walk into the bathroom, how it looks. And I haven't finished the floor yet. I work with a flooring person. I'm going to meet with her tomorrow to kind of pick out some different floorings that might make sense for the space as well.
really beautiful. Like going from, the 1970s bathroom to this. What a difference.
Yeah. So then in all of my sales pitches, I actually show the furniture that I'm going to put into it. And this would be the cabinetry in the top. Comes with the sinks and the mirrors that I would want to use. And this actually is very reflective of what they currently have in the home.
Hmm.
And then, I show them, the finishes. And then, here's the area rug that I put in the scene. This is kind of more of a modern look with kind of some more classic, pendant lights and lighting. This was one out of three that I'm going to show them. You want to see the second one?
I was going to ask.
Okay. So here's the second one, and I did a darker countertop and a black cabinet. Again, kind of going with kind of how they like the darker. Used a different area rug and different artwork here. And then this is a different view of it. So you can kind of get a feel for it. And I actually put the same finish that I put on the top into the shower, but that's something else that I want to pick out. But I thought, let me see what it looks like with more kind of a black and white look.
Hmm. Very nice. I'll just visualize this and you tell me if this is kind of your feel. This one looks a little more modern, little maybe I don't want to say more minimalistic looking, but maybe that's because of the black. But would you say this is, compared to the previous one, option number one, this be number two, a little more modern?
Definitely more modern.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, the definition of modern is just monotone, like black and white. And here I threw just a little bit of gold in it, but definitely more of a modern look.
sure. Hmm. Do we have
So
number
then I
three?
would show them the cabinet here. You can see it's more of just a really like bold look. I'd like it. But I would put the darker on this. I could also put the Carrara marble on top of this. There's lots of options, but I just kind of wanted to show them some different design styles.
Hmm.
And then here's the rug and the different lighting, just to give them a feel for the look. And then I thought I would just, and I looked at their whole home and they didn't have a lot of color, but I thought, let me just play with a little color in their bathroom. So I put some color on the wall and I used a bright white cabinet.
Hmm.
And I think maybe this rendering, this might give you a different look. Here the bright white, I used the bright white cabinet and then kind of a lighter gray top. But I put some color in it. I thought, let me just show them, I put a different mirror in the scene, different artwork, different lighting. I thought, let me just show them something different that they don't have in their home because maybe they haven't thought about it. And maybe they would like it.
I'm torn. I I feel I'm going to number two. Although number one, I'm not so sure about number three for me personally. Maybe
Mhm.
it's I need little bit more trying to think of the word. Uh definition. A little more
Mhm.
definition. Um like
Yeah,
to me,
definitely. I think it's really striking looking.
yes. Yes. And that's not why I picked it, but I don't know. I'll be honest. I like to feel like I'm on vacation. I feel like I'm in a nice hotel bathroom. It's kind of what it
Yeah,
feels like.
yeah, yeah. This first one is a little bit more kind of a classic look with some modern touches. This one's definitely more modern, and then this one's just a little more, gives a little more color. Um, just a whole different look. But they might not like any of these, so we'll change them or we'll switch it up. Maybe they like the dark cabinet with the different kind of countertop or the white with the black cabinet top. So it's just really fun kind of being able to show my clients kind of what they can do with it. But I think it's going to make a huge difference. And of course, then here's the items that I would put in the artwork and stuff that I put in this scene.
And this, what you're showing right now, was connected to which design? One, two, or three?
This is the third one. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So you could also take this artwork in that area rug and put it with that black and white.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if that's what they preferred. I just try to give them some different feels and looks. And a lot of times, like you, when I'm meeting with the client, they'll definitely say, yes, that's the one I like. That one, I really felt good about that one.
Is it my imagination, or is there quite a bit of space between sink number one and sink number two?
I think it's just the
Hmm,
this is really what the sink is. It's just kind of how my rendering the picture takes it. It kind of
gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And this is
But
the what
it's a 72-inch countertop, which is a nice size and
for
nice
sure.
for yeah.
Um, what a difference, even from the original. One option one, two, or three from what we started out with, which was just I think kind of a waste of space.
Yeah, it just wasn't. Hope I'm not making you dizzy here looking at it. Yeah, it's just a
Hmm.
not the best. I mean, I think they've lived here for a while, so the rest of their home they've redone. It's just really beautiful, and I think this was their last. This is their last space to really make it what they want.
So that
So
window now will illuminate the closet area.
right, right, and like I said, it will that we won't. I won't put a door here. It's just walk opening here. And maybe think about putting some, maybe at the top of the wall, putting some glass so the light still shines through. But
Now,
I think overall, if we have the right lighting over here, can lights and all, it's going to be bright and more open.
reason to keep your closet clean. Now somebody walking outside can actually see inside. Just saying,
Well, yeah, this is an upstairs. It's second floor.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
so
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it won't be as
I've
noticeable.
never seen a window that looked into a closet. Um, I guess on the first floor, because on the second you wouldn't be aware of that. But that was my first thought. If this was first floor, I'd be like, it's a little weird. I don't know. But second floor, nope, fantastic. My gosh,
Yeah,
nothing beats natural lighting.
yeah, I think it also faces the rear of the home as well.
Sure. Yeah, but nobody will ever see it. And even still. it's still going to look beautiful, even in when you walk inside that closet, just because of the setup. I mean,
Right,
yeah, really
right,
kind of
right.
opulent, a little classy.
Yeah.
Did they ask for that wood grain from what I remember um, in the closet design? Did they ask for that? Or does that duplicate something in the house? Like, where did you come up with that? Why wouldn't you just use
Uh,
white? I don't know.
they have beautiful mahogany cabinets in their kitchen.
Okay.
So, and they had done that remodel maybe about, I think they did it during COVID.
Okay.
So what, 2020, 2021. And so I thought, they like that. Let me put that in there. But you could also do with, my designer's putting together a white closet as well. So just to give them different styles and options.
Is that intentional where you want to keep a theme going throughout? Something like the cabinets. We're sticking with the mahogany, darker wood, in the kitchen translates over to the closet.
You can, but you don't have to. I mean, a bathroom, especially this is a master bedroom upstairs, their kitchen is on the first floor. That doesn't have to be matchy. It's just what you like and what you prefer. So I put it in there because I saw that that's what they liked, but they could just as well go with a white cabinet or a black cabinet.
Okay. Yeah, I've often heard, maybe you had said it at one point, where sometimes you want to keep a certain theme. In my mind, I call it a thread, just something. It could be the littlest thing. You
Right.
got red pillows in the kitchen. I'm sorry, in the living room, and then you might duplicate red pillows in the family room, or red, a splash of red, if
I
that's kind of
think like the trim work should be consistent throughout your home. Like if you're painting things different colors, that can be a way you can make it continuous. The same ceiling color. Um,
gotcha.
maybe just the same, like the first two cabinets I showed you were very more traditional style, and that's what their style was in their remodel. So even though it doesn't necessarily have to be the same color, but maybe the same style.
Sure. Sure. Thanks for
Yeah.
showing this. I don't think we've ever
Yeah.
done this with a work in progress. It's been the
Yeah.
before and the
It
after.
was fun. It was fun putting it together. At first I thought, oh, I don't know. And then I just kept thinking about it. And then once it came together, it was really fun.
Yeah.
And I
So,
thought, I hope she likes it. I'm going to show it to her Wednesday.
oh, this is in real time pressing.
Yeah, in real time.
Huh. Um, if she doesn't, or she wants to change things up, what's the time frame from that point forward? If you had to render another design for her, how long what would that take?
Well, now that I have the structure and the setup, it's
Sure.
easy to move things around, move the shower around, move the
Yeah.
vanity and whatnot, maybe change sizes. It's not as much time. It could take me maybe an hour now to revise it and maybe change up finishes, that type of thing.
But there are certain things that are fixed that aren't changing. That toilet is staying where it is. The
Well, I
plumbing for this.
decided it's going to stay where it is. I
Oh,
just thought we could move it, but I thought it made sense where it was.
yeah. And why move it? Why, yeah, if you put it over from here to over here, what difference is it going to make? I
Yeah,
guess it would be different if there was a window here and you wanted it for whatever
right,
reason, but keep it
right,
where it is, less expense and less collateral damage, to the garage underneath it.
right.
Awesome. Sandy, how do we find you? If somebody wants to kind of pick your brain and maybe start the process of a new design. I know you can work virtually too. How do they do that?
Well, you can see my website at roomsbysandy.decoratingden.com, or my email is sschuster@decoratingden.com. Or you can call me 720-885-0019.
You make it fun. That was fun today. It really was.
It is fun.
Yeah. I feel like, I'm looking over your shoulder as you're working on something. And here we are, ready to present it to the client. So appreciate it. And we'll catch up next time.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Well, we're coming right
Bye.
back.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
Mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned.
This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.